What makes the NBA special as a professional sports league is its unique viewer culture. Like, watching the NFL probably means getting together on a Sunday with your friends and family to watch the big game. But the NBA is best enjoyed watching the Cavaliers on a Tuesday night through a desktop monitor in a dark room on one of those sketchy piracy websites with the most racist sentences ever formulated in the English language popping up through the stream chat. The NBA playoffs are going on right now, and they're great because us fans experience a collective amnesia regarding the regular season and form rapidly changing opinions on players on a game-to-game basis. I think we get so opinionated because a lot of us know way too much about the league. I often wonder what I could accomplish if I used my brain power for useful things rather than for knowing the ninth guy in the Atlanta Hawks rotation. But nah. I remember like 20 games into the dark days of the Detroit Pistons losing streak, they were scheduled to play against the hospital reserves for the Utah Jazz in what would logically be the best chance for the Pistons to finally win a game. But then I, along with every other Detroit fan, had to watch in shock and horror asking, who the hell is this Simone Fontecchio guy and why is he cooking us? But that ended up being a blessing in disguise because the Pistons traded for Fontecchio and he's been really good for us, so, you know. I think we become so over-informed because of the sheer quantity of content we consume about the NBA discourse. I don't know what it is about being a painfully ordinary, early 20s corporate white-collar guy, but NBA podcasts hit different when you're working on an Excel spreadsheet. I used to have a job in college where my shift in the office ended at midnight. I still reminisce about sitting slumped over on the last bus of the night while listening to some podcast segment about the Orlando Magic's future cap space. At this point, I'm pretty sure the deep recesses of my monkey brain think that I know Bill Simmons better than the entirety of the female gender. Much has been made about the league's embrace of sports gambling, but I'm telling you that it could be much worse. Imagine if they integrated gambling sponsorships even further into the product. After replay review, we've determined that the foul was a flagrant 1, and this replay review and flagrant 1 call was brought to you by our sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook. Tanking also has a unique effect on the NBA viewer culture. There isn't another sports league in the world where a team can say, here's our plan. For the next 5 years, we're going to be absolute garbage. And have fans accept that. The NBA draft lottery is supposed to be the one bright spot for fans enduring a year of suffering through unwatchable basketball. But for Detroit Pistons fans, the lottery has recently become a yearly lesson on why you should never ever make the mistake of having hope for anything positive ever to happen.